Hey everybody, we're back. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Season 3, episode 2.
Season 3, episode 2, correct.
And it's coming out late. So if you're listening to this after midnight on Thursday, well, technically Wednesday at midnight going into Thursday, it's okay. It's okay. Well, we're going to be fine, guys. We're kicking off 2026 with a bang. That's why I look so fancy, except for my Snoopy socks, because I had boots on. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted.
Done is better than perfect.
100%.
So it'll be all right.
Yeah. It's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right.
Oh man, I'm delirious. So strap in, guys. It's going to be a wild ride today. I'm excited though. I'm excited to be back in the studio. I was on the road all day doing momager stuff. That's why I look so fancy today. And I was like, I'm not changing. Let's go straight into the studio. We got to get this done. Yeah?
Yeah.
How was your day?
It was good.
I missed you today.
I know.
I was on the road all day.
I missed you too.
Sure, Jan. You were napping all day.
Not all day.
I know. I think it's awesome that you nap. And you know that if you nap at minimum 20 minutes a day, you're not supposed to nap longer than 30 minutes a day, you live longer. Your brain gets to, get a reset.
Well, I can definitely feel a difference when I do.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Even if it's only for 20 minutes.
Amazing. Do you know one of our followers had responded on YouTube and said, you know what, Tate, I have a nervous tick like that too, and I yawn all the time, but I'm working on it. So you better not yawn one fucking time today, or tonight, should I say. You have an energy drink and you had a nap, for shit's sake.
True story.
But I missed you today.
I know. We're usually together 24/7.
I know.
So.
I feel weird if I'm not home.
But it's been a while since you guys, because of the holidays.
Yeah.
So.
Before I was back on momager duties. Woo! It was really fun. We had some really big meetings. And then Drew took us out to dinner afterwards, me and Alex.
I heard.
Yeah.
And you guys went
to, I don't know. I was calling it Chonies.
You say you guys go there all the time.
We do go there all the time.
And
we
you think
always
the name is Chonies?
I call it Chonies. It's not called Chonies.
It should be in the name, or no?
No, it's like Cachones, or I don't know. That's why I was calling it Chonies.
That's what I mean.
That's funny. Let me see.
It's something about that. Chonies is in the name that helps you remember it.
I know. It's like, I don't know. We eat there all the time because it's a really good. Oh wait, it's called. I don't even know how it's spelled. Cecconis. Cachones? Siconies? I don't know.
There you go.
I'm just calling it Chones, guys. We ate at Chones today.
Chonies.
Cucaracha Chonies. Caquitas. Caquita Chonies. I don't know. It's a really nice Italian restaurant. The food's really good. We've had big meetings there with like big wigs, but today was just the three of us, me, Alex, and Drew. But I was pretty proud of myself because I did actually try something new today.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Because who knows? What if you would have liked it?
I know. That's what I was
Then
telling
you have
myself.
A
whole new palette, guys.
Access, right?
I know. We didn't do our handshake.
We did it.
No. Anyway, that was my adventure for today. We had some really big meetings, and then we ended the day with a nice dinner that Drew treated us to, which was pretty awesome. She always treats us anyway. So just giving her a shout out. But anyway, let's get into it. So we have a little bit of time left, but I wanted to, this is another amp brag. I already told you about our gal who wrote this book, Whitney Magruder. She's an ant from the Little Ant Army, and I got her book, and I'm really excited. And then the bookstore, I wanted to give them a shout out. Always buy books from indie bookstores if you can, you guys, because they are like the lifeblood of like our real books, And this book, this little indie bookstore is called The Plot Twist. And they're really cute. Look at this little card. It's like a little thank you receipt.
Oh, wow.
It's really cute. And so if you can, do that. And then I got a bookmark, and look how cute. Stickers. You guys, I haven't busted out my Cricut 4 machine yet, but I want to make stickers. Look how cute. Her little book is a sticker, and then there's another sticker. And then there's like a little postcard of like the picture of the main character, which is
Very
awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, so this is the book, and she autographed it. It says, "Bow down to truly a royal pair, Tate and Noel." Look how cute this is. Zoom in on that. Perfect.
Thank you.
So I'm excited. I'm going to be on the road all day again tomorrow. I'm taking this with me and putting it in my backpack, and I'm going to start reading it. So for all our little ants out there, if you guys have done something freaking cool, send us something.
Yeah.
Or send us a link so we can buy it and, share it and give you guys some love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to see the cover because it's so beautiful. And we're going to get right into
Comments
and Amprax. Who's ready? Raise your hand. Woo, me. I want confetti to fall down.
I thought you were changing it up on me right now.
No.
I got scared.
Oh, the book?
I said comments.
Oh. Guess what we're doing? Nothing. Just kidding. All right, we're going to jump right into it. All right, this one comes from Lol Savvy. I feel like I needed to message you this. I've been a longtime fan of Drew and Dason, which is also how I became a fan of you and Tate. Your whole family has been a huge part of my journey through the past couple of years, which have also been the hardest. You guys have responded to my comments on your YouTube and have always had the best advice I could imagine. I usually wouldn't reach out to people simply because I know thousands probably already do, but you guys need to know just how much you make a difference in people's lives. There's many times I wanted to give up and thought there is no reason to keep going. Then I turn on to Idiot Girls or the comment section or tune into AF5 and I remember that things are okay. You guys have pulled me out of so many dark places and I'll never be able to thank you all enough. I hope you all continue to be your true self. Yeah. So
I mean, I think
it's so sweet.
I know.
Yeah. It's so sweet.
For them to comment this, even though it's hard, is incredible. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Right.
And also just remember nothing, and I mean nothing, even though it feels like it, nothing is that big that you don't want to, that you shouldn't be here anymore. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So like, we love that you're here on planet Earth. You at least have 2 people on planet Earth that are so happy that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
And please, if you guys ever get in a dark place, tune into us, call a friend, call a family member, or call a hotline if you need someone to talk to if you don't have any other resources,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I promise you, like, even though it might feel like it at the time, nothing is that big that you have to leave this earth. I promise you that.
No.
It really isn't, right? Even though it might feel like that in that moment,
Mm-hmm.
but, and if all else fails, just remember, like, at least give somebody the chance to help you out of that dark place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we love you, Lol Savvy.
Thank you for
so
that.
much. And we are here for you. So tune in all the time if you just want to hear us. Yeah? Okay. This next one is from one of our little ant army. And I'm not going to say their name because this was a DM and I'm not sure if they want us to share this with their name publicly. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So our little ant said, "Hi, internet parents. I was wondering if you could speak a bit on marriage. I've been with my husband for 8 years and married for 2. Things are getting really hard lately. I feel really alone and my partner feels really stressed. I am on my last straw and my partner doesn't seem to get it. He's taking steps to appease me, but my brain knows this won't be enough and he won't take it seriously. The problem is that my heart is 2 sizes too big and I just can't bring myself to end it. I would also be leaving a dog behind. How do I know if it's hopeless or if I should keep trying?"
Wow. That's tough.
Mm-hmm. Thoughts?
That's a tough position to be in, but there's a lot of variables.
Yeah, because we don't know the whole story.
We don't know the whole story, but from what I can gather from the information you just shared with me, it sounds like she's over it.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, and then here's my take on it. Like, it depends on how you've been communicating your needs. Not how, but like what you've been doing to communicate your needs. So like if you continue to say, "Hey, I don't like this. I want to do this. I want to work on this. This is important to me." And the communication on your end has been stellar and he's still not getting it, then it's time to just call it.
Sure.
Right. But if it's like sometimes, right? Sometimes wives, right? Or partners, if, you know, meaning you, if we assume you guys know. Why do I have to tell you that? You should know that already. Or why didn't you know that I wanted a cup of coffee when you went and got yourself a cup of coffee? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And what I've learned over the years of us being married, you can't read my mind. So I have to be very clear on what I want and what my intentions are when I do things. And if I'm not clarifying that, then, and that other person doesn't know, you can't hold them at fault. Now, if you tell them time and time and time and time again, and they still don't do shit because they're lazy or they just like, whatever, and they don't respect you in that regard, then it's time to call it quits.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, if you have to leave a dog behind, you have to leave a dog behind. I mean, when Dason broke up with her ex, she left a cat behind.
She did.
They had 3 cats, and I said, put them all in the car. We're going home. This is when we were in New York. And she's like, well, the one I can't take because I got it for her as a Christmas. I don't care. Fucking put all 3 cats in the car. We can make it home, I promise. But she was nice and left the 1 cat and brought the other 2. And that was really hard for her. But she did it because she was strong. So I can also say, too, and this was just in our experience and a lot of people we know, once you hit that 7-year, for whatever reason, that 7-year itch it's real. At least it was for us. And you just, for whatever reason, at the 7th year, you just start bickering. Then it goes into the 8th year and you're kind of like over it, but then you're kind of like not. So it just, again, there's so many things.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We haven't heard the whole story. We don't know. But I'm just going based off what they are telling us.
Yeah.
And it sounds like she's over it.
Yeah.
It sounds like she's done.
Yeah. And the question was, how do I know if it's hopeless or if I should keep trying? I guess the simple answer to that, without knowing any of the nuances of your marriage, is, does he respect you?
Yeah.
Is he trying to actively listen, or is he always on the defense? Is he actively trying to do what you're saying, and you're just like, and if he is, and you're just like, nah, then you are over it.
That's
it's time to call it quits.
She's saying because they had said that he's doing things to appease her, but she said she's still not.
Yeah.
It's not really, which sounds to me like she's over it.
Yeah, because it says he's taking steps to appease me, but my brain knows this won't be enough and he won't take it seriously. But that she's saying what he's doing is not enough in this moment and he's not willing to go a step further. So, I mean, we're not telling you what to do.
I don't want to sound like that.
But,
I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
I'm just going off the information she shared with us.
I mean, who really is an expert though?
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. I mean, if we've been married, 25 years, been together for 33 years, starting this year, we're kind of experts in this. But there's so many nuances we don't know. But here's what you need to do. Prioritize yourself and your wants and your needs and your boundaries. If those aren't being met and they're just taking the lazy way out, like, I'm going to appease you for 3 days, then I'm going to go back to my old shit. Right. Then there's nothing else you can do.
No.
And so, but we wish you the best of luck.
Yes.
But prioritize yourself, your happiness, your wants, your needs, and your boundaries.
Exactly.
And then sprinkle on top respect. And if none of those things are missing, or all of them are missing, or if all of those things are missing, or even a few of them are missing, then, and the longer you stay in it, because you have a big heart, the harder it's going to be and the worse it's going to be.
Yeah.
So if you're truly saying, I have a big heart, I just can't call it quits, you already know the answer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. We're
sounds like
you're asking for permission, and almost because you're
to
in
validate.
to validate, because you're in that position right now.
Yeah.
You're in that position to make you have to make a decision now. You're done.
Yeah. Let me tell you this too. I'll leave it with this. This is the last thing. If you're staying in it because you're afraid to hurt his feelings, then you know what to do. You really do. You're looking for validation of someone. You already know what to do. You already know what you're going to do. And you want someone to say, well, yeah. So prioritize yourself.
Yeah.
And everything after that will fall into place. But the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be.
It's going to be.
Yeah. But we wish you the best.
Yes.
And whatever decision you make, it's the best decision you're going to make with the information you have in front of you right now.
Correct.
And if you're prioritizing yourself, that's the most important thing.
And it sounds like you're doing your due diligence.
Yeah, you're trying.
You're trying.
And it's still not working. Yeah.
But you're doing your part. So
Yeah.
you can feel confident in that.
Yeah. Especially if you've been together 6 years and then 2 years you've been married, making it a total of 8.
It's a long time.
Do you know what to do? Just rip the Band-Aid off. All right. Well, thank you, our little aunt, for sharing that with us, and we wish you the best of luck. Keep us posted, okay?
Please.
Because we want to prioritize your happiness. Okay. The next one is from Moni. Hi guys, my name is Moni and I'm a longtime listener and this is my first time reaching out. I really love the pod and Dason put me on. I really enjoyed the financial advice episode as a young adult recently diagnosed with ADHD. And brag, I advocated for myself at the doctor and got evaluated. I start stimulant medication in a month and I'm a little nervous, but also ready to feel more in control of my life. Thank you guys for all that you do and for sharing with us your awesome children who inspire me daily. Love the Christmas memory episode. Love Moni and they, them. Those are their pronouns. P.S. Drew's book changed my life. If I ever have a daughter one day, I'll gift her the book young so she can start with a great foundation for confidence. Hell yeah, brother. That's what we're talking about.
Thank you.
Yes. And we are so proud of you.
Yes.
And everybody needs to know this. That's something we don't talk about enough is advocating for yourself at the doctor. We have shared, like last year, we have a close family member that is going through some really scary medical stuff. And between the two of us, we are advocating for that person because, and that person always says, well, they're doctors. I don't give a fuck. They're humans first, then they're doctors. And humans make mistakes all the time, especially if they're tired or they're annoyed with you or whatever. Always, always, always advocate for yourself at the doctor's office, especially if you're a woman and a woman of color, because they don't fucking care about us. And it's a fact. So keep that in mind. Okay. But thank you, Moni.
Yes.
For sending this. Okay. This one, I'm not going to share the name because they sent a DM. And I'm not sure if they want us to share this, but you know who you are. This is another little aunt. And they said, sending love and asking for advice, please. Hello, internet parents. I've been following for a long time and have been wanting to send a message for over a year. Yeah, thank you for
Good for you.
I know, this is an aunt brag because
So awesome.
listen, you're reaching out.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you for your positive energy and advice and stories you share with us every week. You both have helped me get through some tough times, and I will replay episodes all the time to hear your comforting voices. I've been no contact with my family for about a year and a half due to being the oldest daughter of an enmeshed immigrant family. The details are too long to share, but have to do with coming out as gay, living on my own, having my feelings dismissed, and expectations they have of me to take care of everyone when I'm already struggling with figuring out life. I'm only 26. I've done a lot of healing, but still work on it, and I want to try to reconnect with my family. But every time I reach out, my family accuses me of ruining the family I had left. I have taken responsibility for my actions, but there is never accountability taken on their side. My grandma had a medical emergency last year where I also showed up to help out before taking my space again. But they have even said that they would not have told me if my grandmother passed away because it was my fault for distancing myself from them. Oh, yeah. I wanted to ask you if you had any advice on how I can try to work towards mending the relationship with my family with my family while also staying sane. It is very much the 10 of them versus one of me, yet they blame me for their issues. This message is super long, so I totally understand if you're not able to read it or get to it. Thank you so much for everything you do. I always look forward to a new episode every week.
What's her name? What's her name?
I'm not saying their name.
Oh, sorry.
Because I'm not sure. This is a DM and this is kind of personal. Here's what I can say. Being in an immigrant family is really hard.
Yeah.
Because they're set in their cultural ways. It doesn't matter where you come from, right? No. They have their cultural ways, and it's 99.9% of the time, it's not in alignment with American ways. It's just not. Our Samoan, culture is the same way.
It's a perfect example.
And they, immigrant families, they're set in their ways and they think it's supposed to be a certain way. Then they come to America and then they think it's still supposed to, but they raise you in with the American, in American culture. And it's really hard to balance the two, if you will.
Yeah. Cause
all you know is this life.
And the idea of coming here to begin with is to provide a better life for your kids.
Right. And then when you make a better life, they're like, what are you doing? Yeah. Why do you think you're better than us? Not all the time, but that
it's the typical. Yeah. Yes. Immigrant household for sure.
Yeah.
Right. It's, I don't know. I don't know it's very typical. I don't know what to call it, but it's very that pattern. And then to top it off, let's just go back to the story with her family. It's 1 against 10. I'm just going to be honest and say, unfortunately, it sounds like at this moment, it's going to be way harder to mend things with them than to just fix yourself since you're on your own.
Well, they don't need fixing.
No, I don't mean by fixing, but I mean by like mending, because
or just prioritizing
yeah,
yourself.
that's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Prioritize yourself. That's the most important thing.
Right.
I understand how you feel. I come from an immigrant family. I know how that feels to feel separated from your family. But if I think about it now, because I'm in this position I am now, as I'm older and a little bit wiser, I should have chose myself from the beginning. It would have been way better, but I made it so hard on myself because I tried to do both and it didn't work.
Well, also too, the guilt and the shame that immigrant families put on their American children, like Americanized children, is real, right? Because you feel like you're a traitor because you want a better life, or you feel like a traitor, especially if you're coming out, right, as gay, like with an immigrant family who is completely against that. I mean, you're literally up. You're like literally up shit creek without a paddle is basically what you're doing.
And then you sprinkle a little religion in there.
Well, I'm sure that's where that's coming from, like, you know, or a big part of it. But at the end of the day, like Tate said, prioritize yourself and your happiness and your mental well-being.
Yeah.
Now, listen, if they're not taking accountability for anything and they're set in their ways,
No.
the only thing that would even remotely heal some of that is time.
Yeah.
Right. And you take that time that you use to distance yourself and making sure that you're prioritizing yourself, your mental health and everything and what you want in life. And the fact that you were brave enough to even come out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big deal. And if they're going to cut you off, you can't control that. So you can't worry about what other people are doing. You just have to take care of yourself. Now, I was in the same, I've always been the black sheep of the family. Because, you know, I've always like, why do we do that? Why is it like that? You know, and also, you know, I was kind of an asshole. So it's like, because I felt like nobody listened to me.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And then I'm like, well, if you're going to hate on me anyway, I might as well fucking go hard in the paint and give you more stuff to be hated on, you know, to be hated on. And that was me being successful, putting myself through
just
school.
Just you being you.
Just me being me.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I'll be honest, a little bit of that drive to have 4 degrees, go to law school, have a successful PR career was basically rooted in, oh, I'll show you.
Sure.
You know, you're gonna oust me as the, you know, the black sheep. Fucking bring it. Let's go. And then and that's why we created our own family, our own family traditions and things like that. So you're talking to the experts in this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm the perfect example of that right there.
I know.
Oh, because what happened to me, and time, just like you mentioned earlier, time is what healed. Because eventually, I got back into with my parents and had better before they both passed away.
Well, yeah, because they were like, you need to either go to the military or go on your mission.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, how about if I do none of them? None of the above. Is there an option C? Because that's what I'm taking, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, and that was for me too. Time, right? Time away from people who are negatively impacting your life helps you heal, and it helps them realize, oh shit, they're a good person.
Yeah.
They're successful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna love them anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's our advice on that.
Yeah.
So
Hope
hopefully that helps. And if it doesn't, it's Tate's fault. So there you have it. All right, we're gonna get right into it. But thank you so much for sharing your story, and we wish you all the best. Okay, so right now we're gonna get into it.
Okay.
And this is a perfect segue. And here's the thing: this is like a fun fact, you guys. When I pull comments, right? I just pull ones that kind of speak to my heart. I forget about them. I put them in a file. I forget about them for, you know, until the next week. Then we have our outline of what we're going to talk about. And I'm not even kidding. Kiss to God. Every, like, you know, Aunt Brag or whatever, it always dovetails with perfectly what we're talking about.
That's awesome.
Right? So we're talking about relationships today and breakups, but we're talking about friendship breakups. Because sometimes friendship breakups, and we've talked about this before, are worse than romantic relationships.
I told you about that famous influencer guy, the Simon Sinek guy. He values his friendships more than his relationships. Yeah. And he has a great explanation for it. I can't repeat it word for word, but I understood what he meant when he said it. Because friendships, That's a different kind of relationship.
is.
It's a way different kind of relationship. I didn't understand that until he explained it.
Yeah.
But it makes so much sense. And they are just as hard, if not harder, than romantic ones.
Yeah, absolutely. You know? And there's like a whole nuance to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get into it because we did spend a little bit of time on our Zoomies and stuff like that. But I want to just kind of jump right into it because I'm sure there's at least one of you out there that he's either currently going through a friendship breakup or has gone through a friendship breakup,
Pretty
even if it
recent.
was like, even if it was like 10 years ago and you still think about that friendship.
That's why I say they're so hard.
They're so hard, you know? And I think it's because there's like when you're in a romantic relationship, like you and I, for instance, right? Well, I mean, we got kids, we have some assets, right? There's like obligations, right? Like, fuck, I guess we'll feed these goddamn kids, you know? We have pets, you know, stuff like that. So there's obligations, like for lack of a better term. But with a friendship, there's no obligation. You just love that person, right? You love them. You want to hang out with them.
Yeah.
You share shit. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. My best friend, Evelyn, and I have been friends for over 20 years, right? And we don't talk every single day in person, but we talk through TikTok. And we send each other funny shit, and we'll always leave a little blurb. And it's always about being best friends. It's always about, you know, spending money, buying shit, right? And we're gonna have our Disney date next week. But that's a perfect example of if Evelyn and I were not friends, it would eviscerate me. It would that is my she is part of my soul. You know what I mean?
That's how you feel.
That's how I feel. Like, if you and I broke up, I'd be like, bye, bitch. Like, whatever. Just kidding.
What?
Why did you look at me like that? I thought you were going to laugh with me. We always talk about that. We're never leaving each other. We know where the dead bodies are buried, dude. Come on.
I was not expecting that at all. What? How did you and I get in there? We were talking about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn and I are going to go run off together, dude. No, but like her friendship to me is like, it's unexplainable.
Sure, I understand.
And we've had two big fights, right? Two big fights in the 20 plus years that we've been friends. And both of them, we just, as soon as we saw each other, we were like, I'm sorry, me too. You know what I mean? And that's a true friendship, right? And also we don't let a lot of time go in between like us being, you know, upset at each other or whatever. Sure. But all that to say, it's really hard to have a friendship breakup, right? So, and we rarely talk about it. Most people talk about romantic relationships. You know
true
what I mean?
Story, yeah.
And we don't talk about this. So I thought this would be a good, you know.
It is a good one.
A good one to talk about.
They're like just as important, if not more.
And also too, we're just starting the new year, right? It's the year of the horse, which is like abundance and like, you know, everything happens to me in a good way and all the good things always come to me. Like the universe is kind of coming full circle because last year was the year of the snake where a whole boatload of shit happens to you, which it did. Last year was fucking hard for all of us in our family at one point or another. Very hard. You know, family members getting sick, like bad breakups romantically last year. And a friendship breakup, right? And so it's like, it's really, you know, and then the year of the snake is where you're shedding all of that. By the time the new year rolls around, dude, it's abundance. Let's fucking go.
How do you know that? How do you know?
Because I read. Just kidding. I watch TikToks. I had someone correct me the other day because I had mentioned the year of the horse in one of my posts. And someone says, actually, it doesn't start until February. And I'm all, it's still the year of the horse. I didn't say it's the month of the horse. It's the year of the horse, you guys. Come on, give me a break. Anyway, but it's supposed to be the year of abundance, right?
So if it doesn't start till February, are we still supposed to be shedding right now?
Shedding right now.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And that's why I wanted to talk about, and you know, new me, new year, new me kind of thing, you know, in 2026. And we're still in January, the beginning of January. So I wanted to talk about that and like why it can hurt, you know, if not more than a romantic breakup and normalizing like if there's nothing wrong with you, especially if this is happening to you in your 30s, your 20s, your 30s, like not kid shit. Like if you're a grown adult and you lose a friendship, you have a breakup with the friendship, you're not like there's nothing wrong with you
No.
that when you're mourning this, right?
No, and you know what? Because you brought that up right now, I just thought about it. It just popped in my head, and I wanted to say this real quick. I feel like adult relationships, like friendships, I feel like I put more work into them than I did when I was younger.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like as
that's a
an
good point.
adult,
Mhm.
the conversations are deeper and more
Mhm.
meaningful,
Yeah.
and the stuff we do together are more deep and more meaningful. I think that's probably.
Well, and they're more grown up,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. No, that's a great point.
I think that's probably why they
hurt more.
They hurt more.
You know, I'm wasting all this motherfucking time on you and my money. Oh, you got me fucked up. No, that's actually a great point.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
And also, too, I think to dovetail with what you just said, it's like,
Sure.
we're too old for this shit.
No.
What are you fucking doing?
I feel like I wasted my fucking time.
Yeah. And like, how are you so goddamn immature?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, and it's really hard too. Like, my married couples, raise your hands if you're listening. Drop a comment for all my married couples out there. It's really hard to find another couple to go hang out with that you're in alignment with politically, morally, respect wise, right? And how that other person, that one partner treats the other partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like Drew had a good point. She said, it's really hard when you're a couple and you hang out with other couples because if that other couple is not fucking solid in their relationship, let's just say another married couple. If that married couple is not solid in their relationship, meaning they love each other unconditionally, even if they just are new couple, and they don't treat each other right, especially as your relationship grows with them and they start getting more comfortable and then you start seeing the real true colors. If they're not solid in their relationship, they're going to start looking at, Drew's telling me this, they start looking at your relationship, so me and you, and they see how much we love each other, how long we've been together, how we've been through ups and downs, broke, money, we have money, we don't have money, we're whatever, you know what I mean? People are dying in our family. Like we go through all the trials and tribulations as a married couple, and yet I still wake up horny for you. I still wake up loving you. I still objectify you at the gym. Like I love you so much. Like, I just, and I miss you. And I'm like gone for 12 hours. And I'm like, I can't wait to get home because I want to see you. That kind of thing. That doesn't happen all the time, especially in people who've been married as long as us.
Sure.
So what happens is the other couple starts to look at us and start seeing what they don't have.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about that until Drew said that. She's like, there's a lack.
Yeah.
There's something lacking in their marriage.
Yeah.
So they see how we love each other.
Yeah.
And then one person's going, oh, she does that for him. Why don't you do that for me?
Yeah.
Or the other person's like, well, he does that for her. Why doesn't he? And it sucks. So it's hard for us to keep good couple friends around, because a lot of them are not solid in their relationships.
It's so stupid. It becomes a comparison.
And we're not competing with anyone.
No, and it's like, and it's hard to find couples that you and the wife get along and me and the husband get along.
Sure.
Like we have stuff in common.
Yeah.
It's hard to find that dynamic too. Because sometimes it's like a friend that you have and you've known and you said, you got to meet her husband.
Yeah.
Right. And then I come and meet the husband. I'm like,
And it's never vice versa because it's always me because you don't want to talk to anybody. So. No, but that's true. But like, and then she brought up a good point. Drew said, I mean, look at Evelyn and Brian.
Yeah.
They have a solid fucking marriage. Yeah. And do they fight just as much as we do? Yeah. But here's another thing. This was another thing she brought up too, or Dason actually brought this part up. You and I have separate lives. And we've said this on our first year of our podcast. If you're new here, go back and watch year one. Yeah. Because we said that in one of our...
We'll clarify. They might think like, what the fuck? Separate lives.
Separate lives. Okay, yeah, I was getting to that. It's my ADHD. Give me some time. Shit. When I say we have separate lives, but we also have a combined life. Like we have a couple's life and then we have a separate life. Like you'll go hang out with your friends. I can go hang out with my friends. I can go on a weekend away with my girlfriends and there's no like, what are you doing? There's no like, I'm checking you on Life 360. There's none of that shit. No. Because you trust me implicitly.
I do.
The same thing when you went on that trip with like my dad and my brother and you took Donovan and you guys went fishing up north or whatever. Obviously it's with family, but still I wasn't like, why aren't you calling me?
Sure.
I texted you. Why didn't you call me? Well, the signal was bad. I don't believe you. Like there's none of that shit going on. Right. So like we are independent. Dason brought this up too. Like You guys are independent of each other,
Mm-hmm.
but you're also a couple at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And we can go do shit. And then when I come back, I miss you. I want to
Yeah.
be, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's the couples version of that. But as a friend, you know, it's really hard. So like one of the things that I've noticed over the years in
Sure.
just personal relationships too, and that's why I always said, you guys know, I say this a lot on this podcast. We keep our circle nice, right, and tight.
Yeah.
Our,
It's always been.
our circle is not even a circle anymore. It's a
Yeah.
pinpoint at this point.
Yeah, we've had a lot of
Friends come and go,
yeah.
and that's fine. And
It was at one point it was a revolving door.
yeah, and you listen, and if that's you and you're listening to this, that's normal.
Yeah.
It's normal also to think, man, is it me?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I can't keep these relationships.
Yeah.
But here's why. Early on, I decided, and we decided, hey, you know what? It's not us. And here's why. Not to say we don't have fault, because
Sure.
like, can I be an asshole sometimes? Yeah. Do I forget to text you back 3 business days later? Yes. Also, yes. Do I have ADHD and forget what the fuck I was supposed to send you a link to an Amazon product? Yes. I'm not a perfect person. You're
Sure.
not we're not perfect. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is we have our boundaries they're hard and they're fast,
Mhm.
right? So politically, we need to be in alignment. If we're not, fuck all the way off. That's a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
If you're disrespecting your wife in front of me or in mixed company, that's a fucking deal breaker for me. Not initially, but I will say something, or you know, the wife is disrespecting the husband.
Sure.
I will tell that wife, hey, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, can't do that. That's kind of mean, right?
Yeah.
I'll call you on your shit in a nice way,
Mhm.
or have a set boundary, right?
Mhm.
And you do the same.
Yeah, and well, it typically happens because we'll do those things at the beginning of our new relationships we have,
Right.
and they kind of correct themselves,
Yeah.
a little bit,
Because they see,
yeah, that we're not like that,
yeah,
and I don't know what that is, but that
it's a vibe.
it's
yeah.
it's something they wanna it themselves,
Yeah.
which is fine with me. I don't mind that because I see that a lot.
Giving me an example, because I don't know if you're being clear.
Sorry. I just think about how we conduct ourselves as a couple,
Right.
and how we conduct ourselves in public with people and friends. I think what happens a lot is we're an example of who they want to.
Yeah. So that if they're not like us,
Yeah.
they go, oh, okay, yeah, like that's a good vibe.
Yeah.
These are kind people. I want to be more of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I get that. And
Yeah.
that's so true.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, sometimes if you're hard and fast in your boundaries and
Mhm.
whatever, that's okay. You just need to find your tribe that thinks in alignment with you, right?
Of course.
Especially politics, man.
Mhm.
There's none of this agree to disagree
No.
on fucking
It used to be
being
agree to disagree. I
who?
mean, well,
Maybe you, not me.
no. In that you have your political views, I have mine, but there was never I at least
Okay, let me clarify. Political
Sorry.
views as in you need to be a kind fucking human being.
Mhm.
And you need to not be a racist, a bigot, a misogynist,
Mhm.
any of that.
Mhm.
That all is encompassing in your political views,
Sure.
but also in your own
Exactly,
values
yeah.
and your own morals.
Yeah.
Right. So if those two are not in alignment, no, there's no agree to disagree, but you know what? Women shouldn't have access to abortion. That's not agree to disagree.
No.
Women's human rights, women's rights,
Sure.
people of color, civil rights, none of that is negotiable. It is a non-negotiable for me. That's all I mean in that part.
Mhm.
So like, even my hairstylist,
Sure.
she was friends with another beauty, whatever she does for her beauty stuff,
Mhm.
her business. And then came to find out she supported another political view
Sure.
that was not in alignment with her. And that was non-negotiable for her. Bye. No more friends.
Wow.
That was a friend breakup, and we still talk about it. And she's still like, you could tell she's still kind of bummed, but she's also like, nah, fuck her, dude. You know what I mean? And good for her,
Yeah.
right? Because you have morals and values that you stand hard and fast on.
How
Now,
long were they friends for?
years,
Isn't
like
it- but see,
5 years, maybe longer.
Isn't that crazy? You're friends with someone for this long,
Yeah.
and then for whatever reason, their political views have this, and you're like, how the fuck did I not know?
Listen, I have cut off family members.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
When the whole
I'm just saying.
during COVID
Yeah.
and then the George Floyd girl, I was like, block,
What
block, block,
happened?
block, 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 block. I did social gardening immediately because I was like, what the fuck? And some of them were friends of like parents of like Donovan's football team. Oh, you got me fucked up.
That we hung out with.
And then the circle started going like this,
Yep.
right? Because I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I can look myself in the mirror and know that I didn't hurt people
Sure.
and I didn't, that kind of thing. So it's like, okay, we kind of got off tangent, but I want to talk about one of the reasons why we have gone through so many, with my finger quotes, friends is one of the main reasons is because we outgrew people.
Oh yeah, fast.
And you're going to outgrow people.
All the time.
So to our little aunt that was asking, how do I go up against my family? It's 10 against 1. You're probably just outgrowing them and that makes them uncomfortable. And then now they're projecting shit onto you.
Exactly.
Right? They're projecting their shortcomings and their self-loathing or whatever on to you when they see you growing and whatever. Because if you ever heard anybody go, or even maybe tell you, you're not the same anymore. You got this big career and now you're not the same anymore.
I've heard people say that.
Well, I fucking hope so, dude. You're not supposed to be the same person.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be always, forever, your whole life,
Ever-changing,
evolving, growing, learning new shit. Like, and
Just
I said,
becoming better.
I've said this before too. Yeah, absolutely becoming better. And we've talked about this. If you're the smartest person in the room,
That's the wrong room.
you're in the wrong fucking room. That means you're not growing anymore.
No.
And then now you feel all big because you're like, oh, I'm the smartest one in the room.
No
Well,
way.
who fucking cares, dude? I want to keep learning and I want to learn new stuff. And I don't mind if I don't know stuff.
Same.
If I don't know, I'll go, what does that mean? I'll give you a perfect example. I was looking at the menu today at Shoney's, right? And I'm like, what's a profiterole? I had no idea what that was. I knew it was some kind of dessert, but I was like, I don't know. Is it like a croquembouche or whatever? And then
What is a Coke and booze?
clearly you don't pay attention when we watch Great British Bake Off. It's like one of those, it's like a shoe pastry. It's like almost like an airy donut.
Okay.
And then they build that big tower.
Yeah.
And it's all stuck together with like caramel or whatever, or sugar. I don't know what. Well, profiterole is kind of like that. So it's like an airy like donut.
Shit.
Not a donut, but like a pastry.
Yeah.
And then they split it in half and then they put like cream in the middle.
Sounds amazing.
I know, but my whole point in saying that is I didn't know what that was. And I was like, I'm going to ask the waiter.
Yeah.
No, I went on Google. It's free. What the hell is and it showed pictures. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you get one?
No, I did not. Cause I had like creamy stuff in the middle.
Okay.
It had custard and I was like, no. But anyway, going back to we're growing, we're learning or whatever. It's okay if you don't know, if you're not the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
You should be wanting to be in those because the people who are smarter than you, make more money than you, more successful than you,
Yeah.
they're going to rub off on you. And then guess what? You get more successful. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you have a friendship breakup and it ends up being, you've changed or you think you're better than us, it's because you're outgrowing them. That's a good thing. That's a good thing that you're outgrowing people. It's going to hurt your heart.
Yeah.
But at the same time, do you want to be stuck where they are?
No, see, and then when I think about that, I think like we're supposed to be doing this together, man.
Yeah.
Like, because we're friends and we're so close and we spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Like, we're all, I'm assuming we're all going in the same direction because I ain't trying to stay in the same place. And I assume because we've been friends for this long, you're in that same trajectory. But when they start talking like that, that just means
it's time to go,
it's
dude.
time to go, man.
Because also, too, the people who do that, they're intentionally trying to make you feel bad. They're trying to make you feel guilty, the guilt, the shame, whatever. And it's because they are too scared to come up with you.
Themselves. They're not moving.
And like I cheer, we cheer everyone on, man.
I want everyone to win.
Yeah, if you're making more money than me, you got a better job than me. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. Like,
what are you doing different?
Yeah,
I'll ask questions.
Well, also too, you can do the same thing. You're just too fucking scared to do it. Don't put your shit on me.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the first thing I've noticed, right? When you outgrow people, right? Especially in whether it's your values, your lifestyle, whatever it is, right?
That's probably like I want to say probably the first sign.
Yeah. Yeah. That is the first sign. You're
You know what I
outgrowing. Like, because when you start out, you probably either start out below that, your friend, or you're starting at the same level. And then all of a sudden you start outpacing them. And then all of a sudden you're an asshole for growing.
Yeah.
Right. But are you the
Oh
asshole
my God.
or are they the asshole for competing with you when we're supposed to be fucking friends?
Together. We're supposed to be doing it together.
Yeah. Yeah. All the time. Okay. So you're right. I think that is the first one.
Mhm.
Right. The second one is like you either have like a slow fade or you have an intentional closure, right?
Mm.
So when you're at a point, it's almost like our little aunt was like, should I
Yes.
stay in this relationship?
Yeah.
I don't know. Or should I leave? A lot of times we stay in friendships because we are still trying to see the good in that other person.
Oh.
Man, they're kind of an asshole to their wife
Mm-hmm.
and they're disrespectful or they're whatever the case may be,
Mm-hmm.
or to their friends or whatever. And you're like, God, that turns me off, man. Like, fuck, dude.
Those are signs.
Those are signs. I don't act like that. So I don't want to hang around people who
No.
act like that as
Yeah.
well, right?
Yeah.
Or racist jokes,
Yeah.
homophobic jokes. I will call you on your shit. I'll give you one chance.
Yeah.
You'll say it in front of me. I'm like, oh, don't like that,
Yeah.
right? And because that one person I told you,
Yeah.
you know, kept saying, oh, that's so gay, or that's so R word,
Yeah.
right? Retarded, right? That's a bad word, right?
Please don't say that.
Don't say that. And I'll call that person out. Finally, I'm like, hey, don't say that. That's not cool.
Mm-hmm.
When they were saying, oh, it's so gay. And I'm like, that because they're using it in a derogatory sense, right?
Sure.
Regardless, if you're not gay, you don't get to say that. The end, right?
Yeah.
And
There's other words you can use.
there's other, right? That's so lame.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that, right? And you know, and then they were like making excuses, and I go, okay. They were shocked that I called them on it,
Mm.
and I'm like, I don't care. I don't like that's a derogatory word, dude. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And then they didn't do it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Then they started up again, and I was like, oh, okay, now it's on purpose. So like, fuck you, dude. Right? Whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like when you finally get to that point where you're like,
Mhm.
I can't do this anymore.
The signs.
This is
There's
exhausting.
too many signs.
Yeah, there's too many signs. Then you start, you know, questioning your own judgment. You're like, why am I friends with these people still, or this person, or
Yeah.
this whatever, right? So the reality is, like, most friendships end quietly,
Mm.
right? Sometimes you just it's kind of like ghosting. You just ghost, you know, or you stop responding or whatever.
I've had those.
Yeah,
plenty of
we're
those.
just like, yeah, this is not for me, right? You start, you slowly reply or you cancel plans. You
Mhm.
start making up excuses where you can't hang out with them and then they just get tired of reaching out to you, and you're like, yes,
Yeah.
because if you're non-confrontational, right?
That's me.
But
Free and clear. Woo.
woo, they stopped reaching out to me.
I'm out.
Yeah, me, I'm like, yeah, this is not working anymore, or and I'll be very honest,
Sure.
because 9 times out of 10, I want to salvage the
Of
relationship.
course.
And I'm like, we can fight when we don't break up. I always use that term because,
Shit happens.
shit happens. We have an off
How
day.
serious is it?
Yeah.
We've known each other for this long.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
And that's another reason why people stay in even
Sure.
friendships. They're like, well, we've been friends for 20 years. I don't
Yeah.
give a damn.
Yeah, there's a line.
There is a line, right? Because
There's
what
a
happens
fucking
is the
line.
longer you let it go on, just like our little aunt, we said, the longer you let it go on, the harder it's going to be,
Mhm.
which it always is. And then it's going to end really bad,
Yeah.
right? Or you're going to end it and then you're going to be mad at yourself
Yeah.
for staying in that friendship for
Yeah.
way too long. And you're like, I wasted my fucking time.
Yeah.
I wasted my money. And
It's
then you start
gonna-
beating yourself up.
Yeah, because that means it's gonna end ugly.
Yeah, it's not good, right?
Yeah.
So when I really want to salvage a relationship, I will try and talk it out.
Sure.
Now, if I say, hey man, I'm not ready for this conversation right now because I'm still fucking mad. Trust me when I say you don't want to talk to me when I'm in that space.
Sure.
It's
anyone.
No one, right?
You don't have the right to, especially if they're telling you this, you don't have the right to.
to demand on my timeline, you and I need to talk.
No.
No, sweetheart, that's not how it works,
No.
right? And that's, that's okay. Some people they just want to hurry up and fix things. And I understand that too.
Mhm.
But on the flip side, you have to understand, hey, I'm just not ready yet. And I promise you, this is not going to go well if I talk to you in this headspace.
Sure.
Because I'm upset, or I'm angry, or I'm mad, I'm hurt, or whatever the case may be, whatever the emotion is. Fucking give me some breathing room.
Space.
Yeah. And then we'll have a great conversation
Mm-hmm.
because I will eviscerate you with my words, and then I'm going to feel bad. Then I'm going to be even more mad that you made me do that. So anyway, but the intentional closure sometimes is like, hey, you know what? This just isn't working out.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know anyone who's done that.
And it's either it phases out or it's a bad one.
Or it's a bad fuck you and I'm out, right?
But I don't hear anyone saying,
listen, it's not just this, it's not you, it's me. I've never seen that. But there may be some people out there that's how they like to like work things out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now here's the other thing. Once you have the breakup,
mm-hmm.
right? And it was a really close friendship for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a grieving period.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're gonna grieve and you're gonna be sad and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And some of you guys, and I know some of you are out there,
mm-hmm.
you're gonna be so sad about your friendship breaking up that you're gonna go back to that person and you're gonna be like, you know what? It's fine. Let's just work it out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are grieving the loss of that friendship.
Of what you had.
But here's the thing. That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I mean by that. You're grieving the friendship it used to be.
Yeah, the beginning.
Not what it is at the current moment.
No.
So remember that, okay?
Yeah.
When you feel bad and you're like, oh, but we had such good times, you're looking at what it used to be.
And those were good times.
Yeah.
They were.
And acknowledge them.
Yeah, they were fun.
Mm-hmm. But what are they now? Right? My therapist always says, is this true? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying right now, well, it was this and this, but is it grounded in truth? Is what you're feeling right now and the contention that you have right now,
mm-hmm.
are you even looking at that? Because if that's real, then you need to stop looking in the past because that's not who that person is anymore, right? And if they're bringing you grief or they're bringing you anxiety, if you
mm-hmm.
always feel anxious that you have to see that person, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Right? It's time to go. And if that little voice in your head keeps
mm-hmm.
telling you, why are we friends?
No.
Or fuck, look how he's treating his wife. Or
mm-hmm.
fuck, look how she's treating her kids. Or I don't know, whatever the case is.
Just red flag after red flag.
Yeah, and you keep
flag.
looking past it.
Yeah.
And you get anxiety when you have to see them. Or even if you're like scrolling on Instagram or social media and you see them and you go, ugh. But you're still friends. And you're like, it's time to do some social gardening, you guys, right? But when you're grieving someone who's still alive, that's a real thing.
It is.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a unique pain,
mm-hmm.
right? I'll give you an example, right? Exactly, right? I'll give you an example. When I know that I'm going to see Evelyn,
mm-hmm.
I get giddy. I'm like, yes, and we'll text each other, 3 more sleeps till Disneyland, 2 more sleeps till Disneyland, or, we're going to have lunch day or whatever, right?
Yeah.
When I see other people that I'm no longer friends with,
mm-hmm.
I'm like, ugh, right? And I won't unfollow you unless you're trash and you're like,
sure.
I won't unfollow you or whatever. So I'll see your stuff come up.
Mm-hmm.
But when I see your stuff come up and it makes me feel not good, that's when I go, goodbye.
Yeah.
Right? And
mm-hmm.
I block or unfollow
mm-hmm.
or I just mute you or
mm-hmm.
whatever. It just depends on who that person is and what they did. If they don't bring you any benefit, meaning they don't bring you joy,
mm-hmm.
they're not kind people, whatever, it's time to go, man.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. You didn't do anything wrong.
Or maybe you did something wrong too, and you just know you're just not compatible anymore. That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to move on. And you got to think too, and I know it's hard for me to think about, you got to make friends and you got to make new friends. That's just what that's what you're supposed to do.
And it's hard as an adult to make friends.
I'm an adult with high anxiety. I fucking hate talking to people, but I know it's good for me to meet new people and learn about new people. So I'm constantly trying to push myself, no matter how hard it is. And then, you got to think, fuck, it's like starting all over. You got to get the awkward shit out the way.
Yeah.
I
know. Ugh. Right? It's like the first date.
Yeah.
But some of you guys out there, and maybe this has happened to me before, right? All of a sudden they just started ghosting me.
Sure.
And they stopped inviting me places or whatever. So here's what I like to do. I like to make my own ending. Oh, well, they were just jealous of me because I'm succeeding. Or, you know what? They probably don't like my politics because they're probably on the other side and they, whatever. I make my own ending up because it makes me feel better. Because if they're never going to talk to me again, I don't give a fuck what the real reason was. You don't want to be my friend anymore, so I'm going to make up the ending, not you.
For some reason.
And then that makes me feel better. And then I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
But so that has happened to me before. I've been ghosted, right?
Sure.
And that's fine. This was like early in my PR days. I can think of one person in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And did it make me sad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
And then I'm like, what happened? Right? This is before I came up with the I'm making my own ending up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I don't know what I did. Then you start reliving in your head. Did I do this? Did this offend them or whatever?
See that?
Right. Yeah, no, exactly.
That's
so
horrible.
it's horrible because you're like, wait, no, I didn't do anything. And if they didn't have the ball to tell me that I hurt their feelings in some way, shape, or form, then that's fucking on them.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would see them on social media and then I would know that they're fine without me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Now what did I do? Then it turns into, it's like grieving stages, right? Then I'm like, well, fuck you guys, dude. Like, whatever, that's happened to me before.
Sure.
And it sucks because you don't know. That's when I was like, I'm making up my own ending, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Like you knew you couldn't hang with me. And technically I'm more successful than you. So there, I don't care. And you're just faking. You're not really having a good time. You're faking it, right?
See?
And a lot of times they are because they want you to see, whatever.
And that's
it's
why,
so juvenile.
and that's why I think friendship breakups are just as equal as romantic. Because all the
They're
shit
hard. Yeah.
you're dealing with it, because all this shit you got to deal with.
Yeah.
It's
like if you break up with your partner and then you see them online with someone else and you're like, they're having fun without me.
yeah.
They found someone else, right?
They're
Same thing.
moving on so fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I can go to Palm Springs too. What the fuck? And it's hard not to be juvenile about it, but it is when your heart is hurt, and that's okay, right? You're watching it make new memories. You're like, what the fuck? God, we are so young and dumb, right? But that's all rooted in nostalgia, right?
Yeah.
Because we used to do that. Or did you ever have a friend and you're like, I showed them that
Yeah.
movie. Now they're acting like that's their whole personality.
Yeah.
Or, oh yeah, they're wearing the shoes I have. They liked my shoes. They went and bought the same shoes. Fuck you, you fucking biter. You poser. I've done that too. Oh, I've done that too. Yeah. So, you have that style? That's my style. It's like, oh my God, we're so lame. But it's true.
It is true.
And it's happened.
It has happened.
And it's because you're like, you're being nostalgic, and then you're just like, then it turns into anger. And then eventually you're like, dude, what am I doing? I'm fucking wasting time on this person who doesn't give two shits about me.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
And we've all gone through that.
We've all gone through that. Yeah.
So,
see, guys, we are human.
exactly. We're not robots. Right. And then the last thing, we'll end it here, is like healing and moving forward. Right. So how do you do that? Like you have to give yourself permission to grieve that friendship.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
To feel those feelings. It's okay because those feelings are normal.
Yeah. No matter what they are. Anger, hurt,
jealousy, all that shit. Yeah.
Dude, we've all been jealous. Don't lie. We've talked about that before.
Be serious.
Be fucking for real, dude. Right. And then finding acceptance.
Yeah.
Right. Without needing a villain in your hero story, whatever the fuck, right? That like you're not the villain.
No.
Or maybe you are the villain and you got to sit in that shit and you ruin a friendship. Maybe that's what's going on too.
Part of it too.
All I know is if we're not friends with someone, it's we're not at not 100% fault free because we have our faults.
Sure.
Right. However, when it comes to the big ticket items, being kind, embracing values, embracing
morals,
all communities, not being a dick, not being a misogynist, a bigot, a homophobe, whatever. Those are the big ticket items. If I'm not any of those things and you're being a dick still, that's on you, dude. Have a nice life.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this shit. Life is too short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, and that's another problem with being an adult. You don't want to waste time.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I don't have this time. I gotta.
Yeah. It's so, listen, I already have ADHD. I can barely pay attention when you're talking to me. How the fuck am I supposed to do this with someone who's just like draining?
I know.
You know?
That's another sign.
Yeah.
When you're having conversations and you leave them with all this
anxiety,
angst, and like what the fuck? Like all of a sudden you're negative. You're like, that's a sign too that it's time to leave.
And we've talked about this before. When you're with someone and you leave them their presence, right, and you go home and you feel like on top of the world.
Yeah,
that's a good friendship.
Oh man.
When you leave them and you go, fuck, that was draining. Why am I friends with them? Why am I friends with this guy?
Yeah.
Why am I friends with this girl?
Yeah.
Why am I friends with this person? It's fucking draining. And then I'm like, you know what I could have been doing? instead of listening to this horse shit, I could have been watching Little House on the Prairie and eating a pizza and having fun and wearing my Charlie Brown socks. Like, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. And that's how we have to look at it. But you guys, if you're having a friendship breakup or you just went through one or you've had one in the past that you're still kind of like mooning over, just know it's normal.
It is.
It sucks.
It does.
It does take a lot of time to heal.
It does.
If you've ruined a friendship, you got some inner work to do. You got to go to therapy if you can. Read some books. Watch a podcast. Go to YouTube University and figure out how to be a better friend. Like there's like all kinds of resources you can have to be a better friend. Or if you're on the flip side of that, you're on the receiving end of that.
I'm sorry.
If someone is breaking your peace and fucking with your peace and fucking with your mental health and fucking with your livelihood or whatever the case may be, it's time to call it quits and move on.
They don't need to be a part of your life.
No, not at all. But if you find someone like an Evelyn and you get fired up to go see him or whatever, that's how you know it's like a tried and true. You know what I mean? Or a Miss Roz or, any of your friends.
Sure. And that's why I truly know in my heart of hearts, it's always going to be me and you, bud.
Yeah. We know where the dead bodies are buried.
It's always going to be like, you're always going to be the ride or die. I know that.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And as long as I have you, I'll be good. You know what I mean?
I love you, honey. Thank you. And I feel the same. I love you more than my luggage. And that's hard because I just got a new set. Yay.
You're like, now let's go find some more friends.
We need more friends. No way, dude. I just need Evelyn and you. We're good. I miss Roz. Oh, but anyway, you guys, you're in good company if you're going through a friendship breakup right now. But I promise you this. You will get over it. You will move on, and you will meet that friend who's just going to be like, who's literally a mirror image of you, but just different. Yeah. And they have their own quirks. You have your own quirks. Like that person is out there looking for you too.
Yeah, the blend will be nice.
I know. You know what maybe they do have it. I don't know, but like instead of a Tinder or a Hinge or a Grinder,
maybe a friend one. Or is that
there a friend one?
Is that Facebook and Instagram? Is that what that is?
I mean, no, it's not an app, but like, I mean, I know Facebook can be an app, but like, like an app specifically to make friends. Is that a thing?
Maybe.
Does anybody know? Comment below if you guys know.
I'm sure there is.
If there's not, that's my idea.
Don't steal it.
Don't steal it. And if there's not an app and you're an app developer and you want to do that with me, drop me a DM. Because I think that would be really, really helpful for a lot of people out there.
Even adults. It's like strictly adults.
I am only talking about adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, actually, even,
you know what I mean?
Even young adults. Like, well, no, I would say adults because like it gets
like,
kind of sketchy out there.
Would we be considered the middle of the road adults? Not necessarily.
I'm a young adult. I don't know what you're talking about. And that's the thing. Like, I can make friends anywhere.
Sure.
Anywhere, anytime, any place. I will talk to everybody and anybody.
Sure.
But do I want to? Jury's still out. But anyway, it's really hard making friends, especially as an adult. Because when you're a kid, you're like stuck in a classroom and you have instant friends. Yeah. Right? Same thing with high school. Same thing with
college.
With college, right? But not really. Even in college, you're an adult now and everybody has a different schedule. Unless you're like living on campus, you're on a team, blah, whatever.
Sure.
You have instant access to like a bunch of people. And it doesn't mean that you make friends. There's a lot of people who go to school and don't make any friends.
Yeah. I played 4 years college football and I never made friends with like.
You made friends.
No, like with like the defensive guys. There was a lot of like secondary guys, like safeties or corners that I didn't even know their name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like father, like son. We'd be like, Donnie, who's that? Like, hey, DT, what's up? Hey, man, how's it going? Who was that? I don't know. Doesn't know anybody's name. That was you.
That was me.
You did have a lot of your lineman friends.
Oh, yeah, all the guys.
D. Brown.
Yeah, all the guys I played against and yeah.
And you still talk to them.
Yeah,
you still have some friends in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like you still, you still talk to them and stuff. But anyway, it's rough out there, guys. Drop us your stories. Like if you've had friendship breakups and how you managed to get over them, drop them in the comments because you might be able to resonate with someone else or someone might be able to resonate with your story as well. And we can all help each other. And I will end on this. This last episode that we did, the very first episode of 2026, There was a bunch of our little ants in there, like never commenting before, first time commenting, talking about like cool stuff they've done or whatever. And a bunch of our regulars, right?
Repeats.
Like our regular little ants that always, comment or whatever. They were loving up on each other so much in the comments. We
absolutely
love that. That is our main goal. And it will continue to be our main goal is to build a community where everyone feels safe, everyone feels loved.
And supports one another.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So, okay, I lied. I wasn't ending on that. I want to end on this. Don't forget, Dason and Drew are doing a live show.
Yes.
We'll put the ad mat up here. They're doing a live show on January 29th and 30th.
Okay.
January 29th and 30th. And if I'm wrong, we're going to put the right dates up there.
What?
2 shows in Pasadena are sold out and 2 shows in Brea. And the second one is almost sold out. So I encourage you, if you can, come see us in Brea as well. We will be in Pasadena. So if you guys have tickets already, we hope we get to meet you guys.
Sure.
So, and if please don't be shy, please come up to us, please talk to us so we can love up on you guys.
Let me do all the shying for everyone.
All the what?
all the being shy for everyone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's fine. When we were on tour, they were like, I know Tate's really shy and he has anxiety, but can you give this to him? And I'm like, no, go give it to him yourself. And I did, and they did, and it was awesome. We hope we see you guys in either Pasadena or Brea, which is in Orange County, California. And if we don't, we still love you, and we hope to see you and meet you guys soon. Yeah?
Appreciate you guys.
All right. Thank you for tuning into episode 2 of season 3, and we will see you guys next week. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Test. I'm good, huh?
Yeah. It's all good in the hood. Ugh, I look like hell.
What?
Been on the road all day. Come on. Okay. You know what saying I heard today? Eat a bag of dicks.
Who said that?
It was someone on TikTok, but it was, you could literally order like, it was on the TikTok shop and you can order literally a bag of little tiny like rubber dicks. And you just send it anonymously to somebody. And when they open it, it says, eat a bag of dicks. It just made me laugh. Okay. Now we're cooking. All right, ready?
Am I ready? Are you ready?
All right, jeez, tough crowd. Okay. We are ready, Freddie.
I
do all the work. I come in here, you don't have a Zoomie ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Is that true?
Like never. Just kidding. Fuck. Let's go. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.